Hey everyone, welcome to the Horror Show. I'm Cecil Laird.
I'm Mahalo.
And I'm Matthew Higgins.
I mean, Fuego also here.
Last time for today to do a trailer reaction. We are doing a trailer reaction trio. Sorry, I didn't mean to yank that out.
Sabotaged.
My bad. So this time we are going to start with The Purge Season 2.
Yay.
That is what we're going to do. So here we go. This actually might be a quadruple trailer reaction.
Well, and this is them actually doing the initial premise that they had talked about, where it was going to explore all of the aftermath and the other days of the year beyond the one Purge. And they didn't do it in Season 1, but I guess this is them finally doing it.
So
Sticking to that bad idea.
After
So.
murdering your
Sticking to
neighbor,
that.
you live in silence for the next 5 years?
I don't know.
Sounds
Let's
So
find
you
out.
bad.
You still have
Three.
to buy groceries with his wife afterwards.
Oh.
3, 2, 1. Go.
Purge is back!
I almost want to hope it's a
We
comedy.
paint our face.
Okay, that's actually... I'm not averse to seeing all the after.
What makes season 2 very unique is that
there
we
you go.
start 2 hours left in Purge. Which
Oh,
we've
it's
never
one of
done
these
before. And then
trailers.
We follow the
Okay.
repercussions of that Purge over the next 12 months, leading to the next Purge.
Silence! I can make it.
You're gonna get a chance to see how all the characters spend the rest of the 364 days around the Purge. Honey, I want to know who almost purged me.
We always have talked
Oh,
about what happened
okay.
between purges. We've just never got to show it till
That
this
is
season.
a dumb verb if I've ever
It's
heard.
super interesting. The characters are complex, exciting. The writing is great. The directors are amazing. Action!
This season's gonna allow fans to really imagine themselves inside the Purge world.
Shouldn't be out here.
This is our year to dive in and really figure all those rules out and figure out what the world looks like the rest of the year.
You hereby forfeit your rights as a United States
It
citizen.
is super exciting and disturbing and scary.
Hyperbole.
Twists and turns.
Twists and
I mean,
turns,
wouldn't it
excitement,
technically be
fun.
cooler to kill someone outside of the Purge?
Fans will enjoy.
I mean, that happens every day.
audience
I know, but it would be cooler since
Purge is just
gonna
where
get you in the
everyone
guts.
has legal
like it's taboo.
There's some great action sequences, a lot of special effects, a ton of stunts.
a lot of thrills, excitement, gore.
It's going to be terrifying, exciting, and fun.
So much fun.
I've seen what people do when they think no one's watching.
That's a hell of a
Want to
line.
miss it.
See what people do when nobody's watching.
When they're trying so hard to sell something like this, it always comes off as false to me.
Yeah, I would
Isn't
say
it
they got paid
interesting
a
that-
lot to say all those lines.
And
for
yet
sure.
it's interesting in the fact that they're not saying Season 2 of The Purge and all of, like, the graphics and stuff that are popping up. They're saying The Purge event series. Like, they're marketing it in a very different fashion because they're taking such a different approach to the storytelling here. They're doing what they told us all they were going to do in the first season of the show and didn't. They
Yeah,
chickened
I
out.
get it. Like, let's show what happens in between purges, and that's interesting for one episode, and that's it. Like,
Yep.
who was trying to purge me? Okay, that's one episode's worth of material, not 10 or 12, and that's such a boring way to go. Like, again, the same gripe we had, and the same gripe most people had, which is why they didn't do it in the first season, is who cares what happens in between purges? It's that 12 hours of the Purge that you care about in this universe.
I just must admit, I don't really care much about the Purge series
I
anymore.
don't
personally.
it's-
I mean, it never struck me as a great premise.
It
I
got
like
better
the
as
first
it went
couple
along,
movies.
but it
2
was
and
still
3 with
just
Grillo were
not. It didn't get deep at all. It was the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, I did not care for the first Purge. The 2 with Grillo were fun. The first one, the home invasion, it was okay. But yeah, I didn't watch any of the first season, and
I will. It's just I,
I
don't
get
even know
that.
where to
If
watch
we're
it at
gonna
this
cover
point.
everything,
I get
yeah.
them trying to deviate from what the Purge actually is. But like you said, Cecil, one episode. So one episode you can
Yeah.
explore every aspect of life. You can explore how daily work happens, if there's repercussions for a certain style of murder you may have committed or something you may have done to a certain person, repercussions from family members, so on and so on and so on. Maybe a family gets ready to commit a purge to you following the next purge and they prepare for that entire year, but you could show that in 45 minutes. You don't need to give 13 possible episodes to it.
Well, I'm guessing what they're gonna do is use it to bridge, right? Like the next purge. So it's like you're dealing with these implications of who purged me in the last one, and now I'm going to set them up so I can purge them the next time around. So you would need a year's worth of storytelling in between, but it's like, that's a lot to ask viewers to buy into in order to just make it to that point.
And see, I guess the Purge has never really made sense to me.
I don't hold grudges like that. A year's a long time.
Yeah.
Like, I got over it.
It's not even grudges. Like,
some people are just murderous and they want to go kill people.
And that's their opportunity. It's nothing personal at all.
It's meant to be a population control device. That's why it was originally conceived. So they're fine with you going out and killing. You know, it's up to you how you decide who you want to kill.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if there's going to be a time frame aspect involved. It's like, okay, you were trying to kill somebody during the Purge period, and let's say you're in the middle of the act, and then you kill them like 2 hours after the Purge has cut itself off, and then is there the legal implication of
that could be something to explore for one episode, but that would be explored during the Purge, not. I mean, I guess maybe in the after effect.
A better option would be like one episode exploring what happens after the Purge, but let's see some of the real killers' reactions to after the Purge. Let's see how a serial killer reacts to watching his neighbor get murdered by his other neighbor. I'd like to see more things on that. I mean, I get one episode for 45 minutes of regular people after the Purge. Let's see the deranged people after the Purge. Let's see how they handle it.
Yeah, and that's what I'm thinking is, let's say you kidnap and start torturing somebody during the Purge, but you don't release them. The Purge ends. You still have them in your basement or whatever, and you're still messing with them. How does that all correlate and play out? Maybe they'll explore that.
You'd have to be caught, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Any other thoughts on it, guys?
Yeah, not so much. Yeah, it looks well produced and like there's money behind it, but
it looks about as well produced as The Walking Dead was.
Yeah.
Also, Jason Blum canceled The Hunt, and this is still happening. So what are you going to say?
Make a lot of sense. So let us know in the comments down below. What did you guys think of the second trailer for The Purge, or this trailer for the second season of The Purge? We're going to move on to the next trailer here. So the next one we're going to do is for... Actually, we have 4 left. So this one is going to be a Netflix one called Welcome to Island. This is an event series. So a limited series done on Netflix, not meant to be a multiple season series. So here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go.
That's the big question here for all of us.
Nature versus nurture. Can we change a person's circumstances and by doing so change a person?
It's a pig!
Even the pig is swimming.
Was this Fire Festival? Ja Rule in this?
I know, I'm like waiting for like a party.
Bachelor of Paradise or something like that.
Ooh.
What you'll never need.
Is that popping?
Oh, she did.
She did. I know that actress.
Yeah, from
She had no fingers.
Ooh.
Huh.
Little cabin in the woodsies.
Yeah, a little bit.
I like it.
All right. Minimalist trailer. Thoughts?
57 seconds.
Effective.
Fuego, let's start with you on this one. Fuego, you go first.
Yeah, I mean, beautiful shots, locales. I was like, what is this, the goddamn Bachelor in Paradise or something? But obviously there was something massively different going down. The gore, when we got it, was interesting with the finger sliced off. That girl, which was in the other post-apocalyptic Mad Maxy one that we liked so much. Her name is
The Domestics.
Yes, The Domestics. True.
Kate Bosworth?
Possibly, yeah. She was also in the remake of Straw Dogs, if I'm not mistaken. But if it's 6, maybe 8 episodes, I guess I could have some intrigue and interest. But this doesn't look great enough to just pull me in for a massive viewing experience. But I don't know, it's intriguing enough, especially as I'm double watching some of these last little bits here. But all the people in the control room. It's obviously going to be like a dark turn on a reality show of some sort, is at least what I'm presuming. So there you go.
Mooch.
What is it?
I feel like Truman Show meets Lost. Like that's it's very much, and it's definitely gonna have that like I was saying, Cabin in the Woods. Like they're out to kill these guys. They ain't leaving. that's we're gonna play with you and have fun and send people out to go hunt you. It's gonna be a good time. Cute pig, by the way. But yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be shot beautifully. Like they're on an amazing island. Like I love all the water scenes and stuff like that. Like it's gonna be a good looking movie. And then once they start getting dark, it's the quality of the visuals are gonna stay, even though like the lighting and things will change. But it's gonna get dark, and I'm excited for it.
Mahalo.
It feels like a competition, actually. You can see it says immersive. It's like it's selling you a commercial as it comes in. It feels like if you were someone at home wanting a different experience, like, you know, I got these couples retreats and stuff like that. It feels like they're selling you something. So this is something people buy to go to this island is what it feels like. They spend money to go to this island because they think they're going to meet people like that. But in reality, maybe it's a population control situation again, where they're pulling these people in to kill them, a la Cabin in the Woods. Pig, cute. I dig it. I'm actually in on it. I like that idea that it's a competition. For me, it feels like it's a competition to stay alive. The people there don't know, but it feels like there's only reason why there'd be a control room is because they're sending the signal out for other people to watch.
I think you're right, and I think the title has more to do with it than people think. Like, they're put on, it's called The Island. It's about it's about you. You need to survive. You need to make it to the end. It's all about on this island.
So is it like Survivor? And people
Survivor, but
die?
for real. Yeah,
Literally.
I think that's the vibe I'm getting.
There was a Stone Cold Steve Austin movie that came out where he was dropped on an island. He had to fight all these
bunch of other criminals. Yeah.
That was probably the sequel to No Escape, because that was the
I
idea
was going to
for
say No Escape with Ray
This-
Liotta. Yeah,
This is what this feels like, but with Cabin in the Woods and boobs. That's what this feels like.
Fair enough. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is. It's not going to be the best, but it does look like it's going to be fun to watch just because of all the gorgeous locales and the pretty pigs.
So that's what I was thinking.
Why don't you guys let us know in the comments down below what you thought of this one? What do you think is actually happening? Let us know in those comments down below. Until next time, though, I've been Cecil Laird.
I've been Mahalo.
I'm Matthew Higgins.
Deadstuff and Jaime and Fuego.
And remember, stay scared. Wait, I think we have one more to do,
It's
don't
the
we?
last one.
It's all right.
I think we
have
did have
two
one
more.
more.
Fuck. God damn it.
Either way, stay scared.
No fingers.
No
Stay
fingers.
scared.
All right.
Yeah.
Next up is villains, and then we'll finish with the cursed one. All right. So the next one is villains, and this one is just because it includes Bill Skarsgård.
All
So
right, let's get it.
it's the official trailer.
It's also got Mackay something. It was the girl from
Mackay
It
Pfeiffer?
Follows, and she was also in the
not Mackay Pfeiffer.
and the Netflix movie you watched, which I never got around to. The one that was kind of like Cube-esque. A little bit.
Oh yeah, okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get
She's
into
a pretty little blondie.
3,
I tend
2,
to
1,
like
go.
those.
Headbutt.
Started off with a headbutt.
I'm down.
Cute for you.
Predicament we found ourselves in.
There she is.
I used to be a salesman. I could read people. Now, I'd like to take a stab at selling you. Judging by the broke-down car and the sorry state of my front door, I'd say both of you are on the lam.
Everybody get down!
Next up, Florida!
Bonnie and Clyde. Okay.
How'd I do?
That was amazing.
Already
I feel
on
like I might
board.
be able to read people just like that. I'm gonna try right now. Your clothes look expensive, and this is a pretty house. But you know what I think the most telling thing about you is?
Come on, baby, there's nothing down here.
Whoa.
It's the little girl you got chained up in the basement.
I just looked at who the
Yeah.
female is. I know her.
This
Come
just
with
became
us.
a paranormal movie.
What is going on here?
Headbutt.
I'm really
There's the
curious now.
headbutt.
Sooner or later, someone's gonna come looking for you, too.
But there's still time.
Kira Sedgwick, that's what it is. Kevin Bacon's wife.
Bad boy.
Whoa, dang, okay. Yeah,
Oh, baby. Oh, I thought I lost you.
Don't sit here and tell me you don't wish you never went down those stairs.
So are you guys gonna kill us, or...
She's like, just so I know.
This is awesome.
I'm really down
Fully
for
on
that,
board.
actually. Yeah.
All right, so
that was cool.
well, I'll go first. I'm on board. I'm interested. I'm not completely like so oversold because I've seen stuff like this, but it does look good. I like Bill Skarsgård a lot. I'm interested. So yeah, Mahalo, you jump in.
Yeah, I'm totally in. I love this. It's kind of almost the same premise of The Collector, where a villain comes in to steal something, finds his other villain, and he tries to stop that other villain. And except in this situation, villains break into another villain's house and find out they have to out-villain that villain. This sounds awesome. The actors look great. The visuals look great. The random little girl makes me feel like this is a little bit more paranormal than they're letting on, which is awesome because I love paranormal-esque movies and paranormal straight movies. This is great. I'm down.
There's always a bigger fish. You know what I mean? Like this, I like that analogy. Like it's, you know, they thought they were the biggest badasses, and then they, you know, I could tell just by this little scene right here where he's sitting down, like, oh, you guys think you're cool? I will rip you apart without even blinking. You know what I mean? Like, they were ready for it. They were excited that these people came into their house, and I feel like they might be like they're training the little girl down there to be some sick, twisted thing. You know what I mean? Like that's just who they are.
Fair
and
enough.
I'm like, you know, hey, at least Homeboy's, you know, looks like he's gonna have at least a decent time strapped to the bed like that. It'll be a decent time.
Fueguísimo.
Yeah, massive role reversal to some degree, obviously, and you're right. We've seen. I can't even name off the top of my head the amount of movies I've seen where they're like, oh, some bad person goes and then discovers something way, way worse. I guess Death of Some Salesman is one, which was a Tales from the Crypt episode that had Tim Curry playing a bunch of different characters, and he goes and tries to swindle and, you know, just rob them as this door-to-door salesman, and he gets chained and locked in confinement, and he's trying to find his way out despite being this terrible person himself. And so, yeah, I mean, I like this duo of Micah, you know, whatever the girl from It Follows. She was one of my favorite things of that movie. I like Skarsgård when he does different roles. I even like the little bit that he did in Castle Rock. You know, even if I didn't like Castle Rock as a series with the storytelling, I thought his performance as the kid was really strong and interesting.
Baby?
And yeah, I don't know. I mean, 4 actors that I recognize all their faces, and I can just vouch for their chops, and I like the setup, and maybe they'll do something. The wild card is going to be what the deal is with the girl chained downstairs.
Definitely.
That's really going to be why is she down there? I mean, is it going to be like Heichel's Tale, you know, sort of thing, like in the Masters of Horror? Is it? I mean, I don't know. It could go one of many ways, and I'm really curious about what that twist is gonna be revealed to be.
All right, so that's it for this one, and let's go to the last trailer for this reaction. This one is for a movie called Antrum. Now, this one has a bit of a history where this is a movie that was made in the 70s, and it was not released anywhere because it had this stigma attached to it where it was a cursed movie, supposedly. And I don't know if this is just a story for this movie that has been made up within the last year
marketing campaign
or not, but apparently they found this movie, and it's going to be premiered later this year at a film festival, but they showed the trailer. So we are going to be watching the trailer for what is known to be Antrum, the Cursed film. So that's what we're about to get into here.
So we'll get like a baby curse right now.
Yeah, we're getting a baby curse, right? Okay,
You're
so
going to die in 7 days.
Yeah, exactly.
Who's
You're
game?
gonna die in 18.65 days.
Yes, you're going to die in
All right,
1
ready?
minute and 39 seconds.
3, 2, 1, go!
I think we'll know when we see just the quality of picture. Okay.
Okay, so they ain't fucking around with it.
The font is ridiculous. Whoever chose this font,
it's not bad.
I'm just kidding.
It's standard.
Works at a newspaper. That's what they do.
So they're
Terrible font choice.
They're releasing it for its 40th anniversary.
It's got me from that, honestly, as a horror fan. A copy has been found.
This is the forest where the devil landed when he was cast out of heaven.
I think this is all fake mythology.
That wasn't a
You think?
forest.
That's
Okay,
not.
that's a forest.
I think they're just Blair
We'll
Witch.
find the entrance to hell.
It looks like it was shot in the 70s. They did well on that.
The Antrum.
Fuck yeah.
The deeper we dig, the more the forest around us becomes darker. And with each layer that we pass, deeper in hell will be.
Oh, y'all want to.
This is a current movie, but they're selling it well.
I can't quite tell.
I'm positive it's not.
You think it was made now?
100%.
Huh.
Yeah.
They remade the old.
No, they didn't remake it. This is a movie that's just branding itself.
It's doing a Blair Witch.
Its own personal mythology as Blair Witching it, and just having a mythology behind their movie just to give it more precedence.
Good on them for going to this extent, because the first articles came out about it like 5 months ago.
Oh, they can easily have fake articles about stuff that hit the press and whatnot. And hey, more power to them. If I'm wrong, I will concede, but I'm going with my gut on this. You know, it doesn't quite look it to me as someone who's watched a lot of 70s horror. So
fair enough. I'm on board to watch it at least.
Same.
The
I'm
mythology
really
has at
excited
least
about
got me interested enough to take a look and really
I feel like it's a video
examine.
game right here.
So I'll definitely be watching it. We'll definitely do a review, but there's an intriguing enough lore, whether it be real or not, that I have to buy into it. So, I'm on board. Mahalo.
Yeah, I'm riding that boat too. This looks awesome. I don't think it was shot in the 70s either. I'm pretty sure this is a recent shot.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But the filter or whatever.
It does look like it's just a filter rather than actually having been filmed at the time.
Yeah, whatever filter or post production they've done on it looks great. The big giveaway is at the end when they give that goat statue.
It's too crisp.
Too modern.
Yeah.
That statue seems too modern of an art piece for something back in the 70s. 70s and the 80s were a time for that devil scare, so I mean it makes sense, but it just seems too modern of an interpretation of the devil for the 70s.
I think that shot might be what gives it away. That Tremors-esque
Tremors,
wave.
yeah.
No, there's a wave of the
right here.
ground coming up. I'll show you. You'll see it moves up this way.
Yeah.
And I think I don't think they could have done that. Right there. See?
Yeah, they couldn't do that back then. That could also just be leaves.
I would say it looked like they were just pulling a
Just a log under the leaves. Yeah, it could just be a really thin log under the leaves, but I don't remember seeing that back then.
No, this is a newer shot movie, but it looks great. It looks awesome.
They sold it quite well, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I can't wait to watch this.
Mooch, your thoughts?
It looks good. Yeah, definitely that's a little too modern of like those cars aren't that old 20 years ago. You know what I mean?
Good
no.
call.
Yeah. But no, it looks good. I definitely love the premise. Like the one little clip of the kid all dirty crying on the side. Like that's like the end of the movie. Shit, hella went down. He's just fucking hashing it out. No, I like it. It looks. Oh, I'm excited for it. It's good. It's gonna make me want to watch something else before I go to sleep.
There you go. There you go. Fueguísimo.
Yeah, I've said a lot of my thoughts already to a degree as far as skepticism about the actuality, but I commend them on just going full believability with the approach, and it's a great marketing campaign. It's very smart. I mean, look how well it's worked for films in the past like Blair Witch and others.
Paranormal.
I'm assuming older sister and little brother, but yet what is the intention behind going and trying to summon and do all of this stuff? I'm really curious about the framing device that gets them to this point and what the fascination entails and what all of this. I mean. Why are they digging this huge grave? Like, what all is going on? The kid, especially, though, looks very 70s centric. That is the scariest shot in the entire trailer for me, actually. Is just that one of the kid covered in soot, dust, dirt, whatever, crying. That was maybe the most effective shot in the entire trailer for me, honestly. More so than, the design of the, crazy goat-looking whatever. And, at this point, it's self-parody for me after having seen, stuff like Hail Satan and whatnot, where... Like, they use them as symbols. They don't even believe that they're real in, that sort of Satanism. And so...
It's an awesome statue.
It's really dope-looking design, I have to say. But I'm just curious what's going on with these two kids and why they're in this situation, in general.
Excited for more.
Yeah. It looks cool, though.
Like they're digging for their parents, man.
All right. Well, why don't you guys let us know in the comments down below, what did you think of this trailer for Antrum? Does it look like it was made back then, or does it look like this is just the hype, like, behind Blair Witch? I'm sure someone's going to come in having Googled and done all the research and be like, I can't believe you guys don't know.
Which we
That's
didn't
why
know,
we go
actually.
into sorry.
That's
That's
why
why
we
we go into
blind.
these reactions without knowing, so we can have genuine reactions. So let us know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, click the like button and subscribe to make sure you don't miss videos going forward. Thank you very much to our patrons. But until next time, I've been Cecil Laird.
I've been Mahalo.
I'm Matthew Higgins.
Gracias, Jaime, and Fuego.
And remember, stay scared.
It's for real this time.